Hi guys, today we're going to show you a video how to grease your front bearings. If you drive in water or mud, it's a good thing to do it, otherwise the bearings will not go bad. Even if you don't once a year, if you grease them, your bearings will be good. So today we're going to show you how to grease the front bearings of your four-wheeler Suzuki LTZ400. All you need to do is go to the side that you want to do. We do the left and the right side today. You take the tire off, the wheel off. Then you remove that safety pin from the nut, so we can take it loose. Okay, we take the nut off. In this case, in the United States, we use 3/4 socket. I think it's identical to 19mm. And then you need to take the brake caliper off. Okay, for the brake caliper, you need to get a screwdriver and stick a screwdriver between the disc and the brake pad. That way you release the pressure from the cylinder, from the piston. And then on the back there is two bolts with a 6mm Allen wrench. One on top that we just got loose and this one on the bottom. Right there. So we just take those bolts off all the way and the caliper will come off of the wheel hub. It's a really simple procedure. Okay, we got the caliper off. And now we come on this side and you can just pull the disc with the hub, with the whole assembly. As you can see, right here. Okay, that's the bearings, right here. You have a little bit spacer there. We need to take that one off. And then the seal, you get a small screwdriver and you just pry a little bit, but careful not to bend it or tear it up. Okay, this one, as you can see, the grease is still good from last time that we used it. However, we're going to put fresh grease. You can use brake cleaner if you wanna wash the old grease off. And here there is another seal, a little seal for the bearing. The other one was just to keep the water out of the bearing. Okay, as you can see, it started getting rusty inside the bearing, so we got some water. So after you clean the bearing, we just use a multi-purpose grease. Make sure you get enough. If you clean the whole bearing, you need to make sure you got enough grease in the bearing so it doesn't go bad. Then we put the seal on the bearing back together. Then we put the main seal that prevents water from going in the bearing. That's the outside bearing. And we put the spacer. Now on the other side, on the inner side, there is one more, right here. Same thing, spacer, and we have an outside seal that keeps the water out of the bearing. We still have good grease here, that's a good sign. We put some extra, it came out of the seal, we remove the seal. And we just add a little bit extra because this one looks good, it doesn't need to be cleaned. And then we put the seal back on. Make sure you get the right side on. Like that. And then you put the seal, the outside seal back on. And the bushing. Alright, it's the same procedure for replacing the wheel bearings too. All you need to do is now just pull out the bearings and put new bearings if you need to. But you will not need to do that if you grease your bearings often enough. So now we just put it back together. We put the hub on the axle. We put the nut. And we get it tight. Don't forget to put the safety pin that goes through the nut so your wheel doesn't come off. And make sure you don't get it too tight, because if you get it too tight, the wheel will not, the bearings will not spin. Okay, right there. We may need to go a little bit more because the holes do not align. Okay, we got the pin, and now you need to bend both corners to make sure it doesn't come off. And then we just put the brake caliper back on the disc, attach it to the hub with the two bolts using the 6mm Allen wrench. Then you put the tire back on, and this side is ready to go. If you have any questions, let us know. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you.